Gentlemen, relationships are not merely a social construct, they are fundamental to the way we orient ourselves in the world. Love, when it is genuine, is not simply an emotion, it is a commitment, a decision, and at its deepest level, a revelation of character. So how do you know when a woman truly loves you, not superficially, not out of convenience, but genuinely, deeply, and with an admiration that fuels her very being? A woman who truly loves you does not just enjoy your presence. She sees something in you that is rare and valuable. She is drawn to your mind, to the way you think, to the depth of your character. She does not merely tolerate your ambitions, she admires them. She respects the fire in your soul, the way you carry yourself, the discipline that separates you from the men who drift aimlessly through life. She watches how you handle adversity, how you respond to challenges, how you conduct yourself in moments of pressure. And if she sees strength in you, real, undeniable strength, her admiration deepens. Respect is the foundation of love, and without it, there is nothing. If a woman does not look up to you in some way, if she does not feel that there is something in you that commands admiration, then her affection will be shallow, fleeting, temporary. She may be entertained by you. She may enjoy your company, but she will not love you in the way that changes lives. And the truth is, you do not want the kind of love that is built on convenience or attraction alone. You want the kind of love that fuels you, that challenges you, that makes you better. And that love can only come from a woman who respects the man you are and the man you are becoming. A woman who respects you will not tolerate weakness in your character. She will not sit idly by while you waste your potential. She will not enable self-pity, laziness, or mediocrity. Instead, she will challenge you to rise. She will push you to be more disciplined, more focused, more powerful in your actions. Not because she wants to control you, but because she sees the greatness in you and she refuses to watch you let it rot. She is not interested in a man who is easily swayed, who lacks conviction, who bends to every pressure around him. She wants a man who stands firm, who knows who he is, who refuses to be shaken by the chaos of the world. A weak man cannot command the respect of a strong woman. If you lack direction, if you lack purpose, if you lack discipline, then she will see through you. She may still care for you, she may still have moments of affection, but deep down she will not respect you. And when respect is gone, love follows. Women do not admire men who crumble under pressure. They do not long for men who avoid responsibility. They do not give their deepest affections to men who fail to demand more from themselves. If you are waiting for a woman to love you fully while you refuse to become the man you were meant to be, you are living in a fantasy. You must build yourself into a man who commands respect not through force, not through arrogance, but through undeniable competence. You must develop a mind that is sharp, a body that is strong, and a will that is unbreakable. You must pursue something greater than yourself, something worth sacrificing for, something that gives your life meaning. Because when you do, a woman will look at you with admiration in her eyes. She will see you as a force to be reckoned with, a man who does not fold under pressure, a man who walks with purpose. And that admiration, that is the foundation of love that lasts. A woman who respects you will support you, but she will not baby you. She will nurture your spirit, but she will not enable your excuses. She will believe in your potential, but she will not tolerate your failures when they stem from laziness or fear. And this is something many men fail to understand. They mistake a woman's challenge for rejection. They assume that when she pushes them to be better, it means she is dissatisfied. But the truth is, when a woman truly respects you, she wants to see you reach your full potential. She does not want a man who settles. She does not want a man who drifts. She does not want a man who numbs himself with distractions while his life slips away. She wants a man who rises, a man who grows, a man who confronts the hard truths about himself and does something about them, a man who refuses to be a victim, who refuses to blame the world, who takes full responsibility for his destiny. When a woman sees this kind of man, she cannot help but admire him. And when admiration turns into love, that love is deep, unshakable, and life-changing. But if she does not respect you, if she sees you as weak, as undisciplined, as aimless, then no amount of affection will keep her by your side. She may stay for a time out of habit, out of comfort, out of fear of loneliness. But deep down, she will feel the absence of something crucial. She will long for a man who can lead, who can protect, who can command her respect through the way he moves through the world. And when that absence becomes unbearable, she will leave, not because she is cruel, not because she is disloyal, but because she cannot love a man she does not respect. Men often chase affection when they should be chasing excellence. They crave validation when they should be building something that validates itself. They want a woman to love them deeply while they refuse to become someone worthy of deep love. But the truth is, love follows respect, and respect is earned through character, through action, through discipline. You do not demand it. You do not beg for it. You become the kind of man that a woman cannot help but admire. And when that happens, everything changes. The way she looks at you, the way she speaks to you, the way she stands beside you, unwavering in her support. Because she does not just love you, she believes in you. And that belief, that is the most powerful force in a relationship. That is what transforms a woman's love from something temporary to something eternal. But it all begins with respect. And respect begins with you. When a woman truly loves you, she will not just share her time with you, she will share her soul. She will open a door into the depths of her heart that no one else has entered. She will let you see the parts of her that the world never gets to witness, because love is not just about presence, it is about exposure. And exposure requires trust. A woman who loves you will give you access to her raw, unfiltered emotions because she believes you are strong enough to hold them. She will not hide behind a mask of perfection. She will not pretend to be invulnerable. Instead, she will allow you to see her in moments of uncertainty, in moments of fear, in moments when she feels lost. And this is not a sign of weakness, it is the deepest sign of connection. Most people go through life wearing armor. They hide their struggles, they suppress their fears, they build walls to protect themselves from pain. But love demands that those walls come down. A woman who adores you will not just stand beside you when she is at her best, she will reveal herself to you when she is at her most fragile. She will cry in front of you, not because she is weak, but because she trusts you enough to hold her pain without diminishing her strength. She will share her past with you, not to burden you, but because she believes you will understand her in a way no one else has. And when a woman does this, she is giving you something priceless, her truth. A woman who does not love you will keep parts of herself locked away. She will smile when she is hurting. She will keep you at a distance when she is afraid. She will never allow you to see the side of her that is vulnerable because she does not trust you with it. She may enjoy your company. She may laugh with you. She may even desire you, but she will not let you in. And if she does not let you in, then she does not love you. Because love is the willingness to be seen. Love is the courage to be open. Love is the silent acknowledgement that she is placing her heart in your hands and trusting you not to break it. The moment a woman shows you her pain, she is telling you that she believes you are capable of handling it. The moment she admits her fears, she is telling you that she sees you as a source of safety. The moment she lowers her guard, she is showing you that you are not just a presence in her life, you are a foundation. And that is not something to take lightly, because women do not do this for just anyone. A woman who loves deeply does not expose her soul to a man unless she believes he is strong enough to carry it with honor. And if you betray that trust, if you dismiss her emotions, if you make her feel weak for sharing her truth, she will never open up to you again. And when the emotional connection dies, love follows. Most men believe that strength is about never showing emotion, never acknowledging pain, never allowing themselves to be affected by the weight of the world. But true strength is the ability to stand firm in the face of vulnerability, not just your own, but hers. A woman who loves you will look for this strength in you. She will want to know that when she is falling apart, you will not crumble with her. She will want to know that when she is afraid, you will be her rock. She will want to know that when she is lost, you will not judge her, but you will guide her back to herself. And this is where most men fail. They want a woman's love, but they are not prepared to carry the weight of her soul. If a woman never shows you her sadness, she does not trust you. If she never shares her deepest thoughts, she does not see you as safe. If she never allows you to witness her at her lowest, she does not believe that your presence in her life is permanent. And that is the truth that most men refuse to accept. They believe that if a woman is always happy around them, it means she loves them. But real love is not about maintaining an illusion, it is about revealing reality. And the reality of human connection is that it requires risk. Love is not built in moments of laughter, it is built in moments of raw, unfiltered honesty. It is in the conversations at midnight when she admits her fears about the future. It is in the silent tears she wipes away when she does not think anyone is watching. It is in the moments when she looks at you and asks, without words, can you handle all of me? And if you cannot handle it, if you make her feel like she must carry her burdens alone, she will eventually stop turning to you. She will start closing herself off. she will begin to build walls again. And when those walls are fully constructed, you will have lost her, even if she is still physically there. The depth of a woman's love is measured by her willingness to let you see her at her most unguarded. If she gives you that, she is giving you something sacred. And if you recognize it for what it is, if you hold that vulnerability with strength and care, her love will become unshakable. Because in a world that teaches people to hide, being truly seen is the rarest and most precious experience of all. A woman who truly loves you will not show it in grand, dramatic declarations. She will show it in the smallest moments, in the details, in the things that most men overlook. Love is not just an emotion, it is a series of conscious decisions repeated every single day. It is in the way she anticipates your needs before you even speak them. It is in the effort she puts into making your life just a little bit easier, a little bit warmer, a little bit better. Love is not about the words she says, it is about the action she takes when no one is watching, when there is no reward, when there is no expectation. A woman who adores you will remember the things you mention in passing. She will store away details that even you forget. She will notice the way your eyes dim when you are exhausted, the shift in your voice when something is bothering you, the unspoken weight you carry on your shoulders. And she will act on it. She will find ways to lighten that burden, not through grand gestures, but through the kind of care that feels almost invisible until you realize that no one else has ever done it for you. She will remind you of things that matter to you, not because she has to, but because your happiness is tied to hers. When a woman loves deeply, she does not wait for you to ask for help. She steps in before you even know you need it. She will bring you a cup of coffee exactly how you like it, not because it is a big gesture, but because she pays attention. She will adjust her plans to make sure you are supported, not because you demand it, but because she wants to be there. She will celebrate your victories, no matter how small, because she sees them as her victories too. And when you fail, she will not abandon you. She will remind you of who you are, of what you are capable of the strength you have forgotten in yourself. A woman's love is not loud. It does not announce itself. It does not seek attention. It operates in the background, silently shaping your world into something better. It is in the way she waits up for you when you are running late, even when she is exhausted. It is in the way she makes sure there is food in the house that you like without you ever asking. It is in the way she instinctively reaches for your hand when she senses something is wrong. Love is in the quiet, in the unnoticed, in the efforts that never demand recognition but mean everything when you finally see them. Most men think love is about intensity, about passion, about the obvious displays of affection. But real love is in the consistency. It is in the way she chooses you every single day, even in the smallest ways. It is in the patience she has when you are struggling, the faith she has when you doubt yourself, the comfort she offers when the world feels unbearable. A woman who adores you does not just love you when it is easy, she loves you when it is inconvenient, when it is difficult, when it requires sacrifice. She will take note of the things that frustrate you, not to use them against you, but to help you avoid them. She will defend you when you are not there to defend yourself. She will speak highly of you in rooms you have never stepped into. She will make sure that when you come home, you do not just return to a place, you return to a person who makes you feel like you belong. Love is not just what she says to you, it is the way she builds a world around you where you feel safe, valued, and understood. When a woman loves you, she will put effort into things that seem small because she knows they are not small to you. She will listen when you talk about your passions, not because she has to, but because she wants to understand what drives you. She will support your ambitions, not by empty encouragement, but by helping you create the structure to achieve them. She will push you when you are stagnant, but she will never belittle you when you struggle. She will challenge you to be better, not by criticizing you, but by believing in you so much that failure does not even seem like an option. A woman's love is in the unspoken moments. It is in the way she turns off the light when you fall asleep before her. It is in the way she holds on to you just a little tighter when she senses you need it. It is in the way she does things for you that you never even realize until she stops doing them. And that is the most powerful truth about love. It is often invisible until it is gone. Because love is not in the grand gestures. It is in the foundation of your life. It is in the way she integrates herself into your world, not by force, but by making herself so essential that you cannot imagine life without her presence. A woman who loves you will put effort into your happiness, not because she wants anything in return, but because your happiness fuels hers. She will take on your struggles as her own, not to carry your burden, but to remind you that you are not alone. She will notice when you are quiet, when you are distant, when you are lost in your own mind. And instead of demanding that you explain yourself, she will create the space for you to come back to her on your own terms. Love is not about forcing connection. It is about holding space for it to happen naturally. She will remember the way you react to different situations, not because she is studying you, but because she is learning you. She will know when to push you and when to give you space. She will know when to offer advice and when to simply listen. She will know when you need her to be strong and when you need her to be soft. And this is not something that happens overnight. It is something that comes from deep, intentional effort. Because love is not passive. It is not something that just exists. It is built, brick by brick, in the quiet moments, in the everyday choices, in the things that most people never notice. A woman's love is in the way she stays. It is in the way she chooses you over and over again, not because she has to, but because she cannot imagine a life where she does not. And if you are lucky enough to experience that kind of love, do not take it for granted, because a love like that is rare. A love like that is not found, it is earned. And once it is gone, you will realize that it was never the grand gestures that mattered. It was the small, irreplaceable things that no one else ever thought to do.if there is one truth that every man must understand. It is this. Love is not just something you receive, it is something you must be worthy of. A woman's love, when it is real, is not given freely to just anyone. It is built on respect, deep emotional trust, and the quiet, relentless effort she pours into the details of your life. It is not about fleeting attraction or temporary passion. It is about admiration, vulnerability, and the sacrifices she makes in the smallest, most unnoticed ways. A woman who truly loves you does not just desire you, she believes in you. She does not just support you, she invests in you. She does not just walk beside you, she weaves herself into your world in ways you only recognize once she is gone. And the greatest mistake any man can make is assuming that love is his to have rather than his to earn. Because at the core of it all, love is a privilege, not a guarantee. And the only way to keep it is to become a man worthy of it. A man who commands respect not through dominance, but through integrity. A man who earns trust not by asking for it, but by proving every single day that he is strong enough to hold it. A man who recognizes the effort, the devotion, the quiet sacrifices, and never, for a moment, takes them for granted. So ask yourself, are you becoming the man she can truly admire? Are you providing the emotional strength that allows her to be vulnerable? Are you recognizing and valuing the silent, unnoticed ways she chooses you every single day? Because if you are not, love will not wait forever. It is given to those who deserve it. And in the end, the greatest tragedy is not losing a woman's love. It is realizing too late that you never truly earned it in the first place.